Hello, everyone, and welcome to Stay for Tea. This is my little baby. This is my podcast, and I'm so excited that you're all here. My name is Afshan. I am a mother, a sister, a daughter, and a wife. And some of you may or may not know me from that little tiny film called Harry Potter, where I played Padma Patil, one of the Patel twins, for many, many years. And that was so long ago. But wherever you've come from, thank you so much for joining me here on my pod. I am so excited. I am so nervous to start this. This has been an idea of mine for so long, and I cannot believe that I'm sat here in the studio recording this and that people are actually listening to me. But yeah, I'm so nervous. This is going to be a podcast where I invite the most amazing people that I've met along my 20 years of being in this so-called industry. My job has allowed me to travel the world near and far with Harry Potter, and I have had the most incredible opportunities where I've met so many incredible people, and I just feel like there needs to be a platform where I sit and I can talk to these people who are some of my friends, some people that you may know, and also, more importantly, some people that you might not know, but who just have some interesting stories to tell. I'm here to discuss everything: life, kids, parenthood, everything, and showcase their incredible lives with you guys listening. And I can't think of anyone better to have on my first show than somebody that knows me inside out, somebody that knows me more than I probably know myself. And I actually cannot believe that I've got him here. He's killing me. But yeah, I'd like to introduce my amazing husband, Nabil.
Hi everyone, here I am.
I cannot believe that we're here. I can't believe that you're even sat in front of me and I'm actually here doing a pod. This actually feels like an out of body experience right now.
I can't believe we're here either, and I'm so proud of you for even getting here. I mean, it's been a long time in the making, and I think over the last 5 years, you've focused on just being a mum. Now, I say just being a mum. Obviously, it's an amazing job.
It's not just being a mum.
Yeah,
Being a mum is one of the hardest jobs that there is, guys. Any mothers out there, yeah.
And that's what I mean. And this has been a project that you put on the back burner for us all, and I'm so excited to be here.
I think where obviously I've got married, I've had this incredible life being in Harry Potter and all the opportunities that it's given me. And I've traveled and I've done so much. And when I had kids, I think I obviously, like any parent, I put them first and I stopped work altogether. And I don't know, a lot of mums out there do it where they don't concentrate on themselves anymore. My life revolves and still does around the kids. But now that the kids are getting older, I think now I'm starting to get my pink back, as they say, and I'm starting to now concentrate on myself. And I thought, I love to talk. And I have met, like, I tell you how many stories about people, and I just think, why don't I just do a podcast? I know everyone's got a podcast, right? But the guests that I'm going to have and the guests that I've got lined up, like, it's going to be an amazing journey. And I hate saying that word journey, but I just think, like, this podcast is going to be great and it's going to be such an insight to so many people. So yeah, I'm excited.
I'm super proud. I mean, including me, of course. Your first 4 or 5 guests are brilliant. You've got some big names to come, so watch out. And yeah, it's super exciting. And you're right. You have been so in that zone of being a mum. We're laughing the other day. I turned around, you're in bed, and it's 3 a.m. and you're awake on your phone buying Kyra some tights. And you're like, oh, she needs some tights. And you've just been so embedded in mum mode that you having this outlet is going to be great. And it's been really fun being on this journey for you. This isn't my world, as everyone knows.
Yeah, let me tell you guys, if anybody knows Nabil, they know that this is not his cup of tea.
Of course.
Hello, cup of tea. Do you get it?
There you
go. This is not your cup of tea. And honestly, like, I had to beg him and plead with him to come and be like my first guest. Like, I wanted someone that I completely trust.
And I'm never even on your socials. I'm like, oh,
yeah, that I'm so comfortable with. And he's such a private person, and like we have such like a private life away from like social media and Instagram, like before kids and like before life. You traveled with me up and down the country, like around the world, when you joined me to so many Comic Cons and stuff like that. And obviously, like, you've never been a part of my world. I have been in Harry Potter way long before I met you. And like, can I just say, we're nearly married, like, what, 10 years next
Nearly
year?
10 years, yeah.
God, good luck to me. I mean, congrats to me. Good luck. Good luck. Yeah,
no.
congrats to me.
That's me.
Nearly 10 years. And before you, I was living this life that I'm guessing like you've never even experienced. Like, it's hard. Like when someone's an actor, when someone's done like obviously a film like Harry Potter, it's like I can't explain to somebody that I meet what that experience is like. I always say like if you've not been through it, then there's no, like, I can't explain it because it sounds ridiculous. But luckily Harry Potter's allowed me, like, the Comic-Con events and stuff that we do all around the world, they're insane. And like I took you to the first, like when we first met, do you remember?
Yeah.
Where did we go?
So if we go back a couple of steps, so I've got a
What?
confession that I've never.
Oh yeah,
prior to us
let's talk about
meeting,
that. Hold on a sec.
I've never even watched Harry Potter. So
Shut up. Yes, you have. Did you never watch Harry Potter before you met me?
no, and you know that.
You never
No.
met. You never watched Harry
I've
Potter.
watched
You went
snippets
to
of
the
it,
studios.
So, no, I've
You
never
went
been
to
to
your,
the studio.
Did you not go to the studios with your cousins?
No, I wasn't there.
I thought that.
So I'd never even watched Harry Potter. So that world was alien to me anyway.
I don't think you
And-
had to, like, one thing that was refreshing for me was like when I met you and you did say that you hadn't met Harry Potter, like you hadn't watched Harry Potter. I did like that because I knew that obviously you were with me for like the right reasons. Well, kind of, maybe.
Yeah, so it was a complete alien world to me. And
Well, what did you think then when you like met me and you
well, I
found
knew
out?
Harry Potter was this massive machine.
Yeah. Did it scare
I'm more
you?
of a Lord of the Rings person. And
Oh
that
my
might
God,
be a
I cannot believe
controversial
that you've just said that.
saying, but yeah,
No one
it was
is a Lord of
complete
the Rings person.
alien. Oh, no.
Okay,
there's
maybe.
a lot of Lord.
Harry Potter, Lord of the Rings, come at me, guys.
And yeah, so obviously I knew it was this huge, never-ending beast. But once I saw the other side of it, these Comic Cons, I mean, we've
No,
traveled
but what did you?
to-
Let's take it back. Let's take it back.
Go on.
What did you think when I told you like I'm in this film? Like, what did it scare you? Like, what did you think? Were you like, oh, okay, whatever?
No,
Or, like,
I didn't make anything of it, to be honest.
Did I big it up? I can't even remember. 10 years was such a long time ago. Like, did I tell you, or did you just find out on my Instagram and stuff? Like,
No, I don't think you even told me. But
Oh,
we spoke
okay.
about it,
Yeah.
obviously. But
were you like put off?
no, it
That
didn't.
made you want to marry me more. Let's be honest.
if you say so. If you say so.
Yeah.
But then, yeah, we started going to these conventions.
Yeah,
and
I
stuff.
took him as my +1. He was my +1 for like years.
Yeah.
Weren't you? You still are, to be honest.
And you realise how big these things are when people are coming dressed up to the nines in these with wands and
Were you not like, what the
outfits
hell
and-
is this?
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
I didn't. The first Comic Con I took you, I can't actually remember. Was it Poland or was it
I can't remember either.
Dublin?
I remember Poland. Yeah, maybe.
Did you come
Yeah.
to the Dublin
Yeah,
one?
yeah, I
One?
was at a Dublin one.
And like, I didn't even give him like a lowdown of what happens to these Comic Con. If anyone doesn't know what a Comic Con event is, it's basically, oh God, like where I go to a lot of the Harry Potter Comic Con events. So it's like specifically for like Harry Potter fans. So people come dressed up as like in cosplay. So like in characters of Harry Potter and whatnot. And different films are there, like Lord of the Rings, Doctor Who, Star Wars.
Game of Thrones.
Game
that's
of
a big one at the
Thrones, yeah.
minute, yeah.
So you get to meet a lot of stars there. You were more like interested in seeing like, all the Game of Thrones cast than
At
you
the
were,
time,
like,
yeah,
I
because Game of
remember.
Thrones was massive at the
yeah.
time.
By the way,
Um,
I've never watched Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
And he always tells me to watch it, but I've
Yeah.
never watched Game of Thrones.
And you know a lot of the cast from these conventions, so you definitely
Yeah,
should
so
have
I
watched
know
it.
like them,
Yeah, yeah,
but I don't know
yeah.
about the cast.
But the way I describe it to people, it's no different to like football fans attending a stadium. It's something that they're passionate about that they decide to go and support or go and watch people and there's a meet and greet
Yeah, but
question
it's
sign
times
in.
a million.
Oh yeah, it
People
is
are like
hardcore, yeah,
hardcore
yeah,
like fans,
yeah,
which is amazing.
yeah.
And yeah, we've been to the most amazing places, haven't we? Brazil, Mexico, like amazing
Random
places.
very random
India,
places.
like
Been
we've
to
met.
America a lot.
Yeah. Do you
a lot
look
of
at these
Europe.
fans that come and like see me and you're like, what is she?
Yeah, yeah.
Who is she?
Well,
Like,
no,
why these
it was nice being in the background and seeing it. And that's your natural habitat, right? That's where you're very comfortable. So
Yeah.
it's
I
good
mean,
to
I'm
see you
used
in
to
it.
it.
Exactly.
And like from a family, my
Exactly.
family are used to it too. Like I've taken my mum, my brothers, everyone, like I'm used to it. But like for someone from coming from the outside,
Yeah.
like Nabil is not part of this world, guys. Okay. He has a very boring job. I say boring. You're a financial advisor.
Yeah.
And so he advises me on my finances and he manages all of that. But yeah, he has a total opposite. And that's, I think, one thing that I loved about you when I met you, that you weren't a part of this world and that you had no idea. I threw you in the deep end. But yeah, 10
And that's
years.
the reality. This world is completely alien and new to me. I am pretty boring.
You're used to it now though, right?
On the other side of the camera for sure, but
Yeah.
not this side of the camera.
Oh, I know, yeah.
I am pretty boring. Now, if you want to talk about paddle and pensions, then I'm
God.
here.
Hey,
So,
that could be a thing, paddle and
yeah.
pensions.
Carl, let's do that as a podcast.
That could be a new podcast, paddle and pensions.
But yeah, so this is all
Yeah,
new,
I'm a
but it's
paddle.
exciting.
I'm a paddle widow, girls. So if there's anyone other wives out there that are paddle widows, come at me because, yeah, that's for another day. Yeah. So we met 10 years ago. We've been married nearly 10 years. You've traveled the world. We have had the most incredible life thanks to my job, and obviously you as well. And we had an incredible wedding. I mean, not many people can say that they got married, you know.
It went on and on and
on
on.
and on and on, yeah. 600 guests.
I mean, that happens in our culture, right?
In our culture, you know, we have very grand, very big weddings. And my goodness, did we have a big fat Asian wedding. We had so many events. And it was like the wedding of the year at the time. When I look back, it literally feels like yesterday.
Yeah.
I do not miss the planning. I planned it all myself. I am the only daughter in my family. So with that comes a lot of pressure. I'm the only sister, the only daughter. My wedding in my family, you can ask all my cousins, was like a long time coming. They have been waiting for me to get married for years. So when I officially announced I was getting married, everyone was so excited. And obviously we didn't do things by halves, did we?
And we broke it up over, obviously we had the nikah, which is like the
so we
Islamic...
we had our religious wedding a year before we had our big fat Asian wedding. And so even the religious wedding, our like immediate family was 300 guests, 250 guests. And then how many guests came to our
It's
big
about
wedding?
600.
600.
But 600 over multiple events, so not just one 600.
Yeah, it was.
But
I had 500.
Small.
So I had 500 guests. And let me tell you, I don't even know 500 people. 500 guests at my event.
Yeah.
You had 600 guests at your event.
Yeah.
And then in between that, we had like our Mendes, which is like our little like girls party, girls night. And then you had your boys. Yeah. And that was like 300, 200 people. So
it's funny. One of our close friends, Jackie, still talks about our wedding now. And he mentions, can Afshan's cat's third cousin come to the stage for photos,
Yeah,
please?
It was insane.
So a lot of my friends were like, you guys like photos, don't you?
Oh my God. The fact that
you were in your element,
stage.
come on.
I mean, it was my wedding day, but still, like, you sit on stage and all we do is sit on stage to take photos. Like, that's all we do. And it's actually a shame because now looking back, we could have done so much more with our time then instead of sitting on stage.
No,
we were literally like...
Our wedding's for everyone else.
On our Walima, the one in Birmingham.
Else, right?
So we had one event, like my side hosted event in Manchester. We had our second one in the Midlands where the husband side, like the groom side, hosts an event, like a reception. And we had your side in Birmingham at the Symphony Hall. And I'm like, my father-in-law pulled it off, and like you guys pulled it off because it was the first and I think only ever wedding at the Symphony Hall.
They realised how complicated it was, so they had to put like a flooring down, and yeah. They've not done it.
Like, it was all on socials and it made like the press and like all of this, like blah, blah, blah. But what goes into an Asian wedding, only the bride and groom truly know, because the stress that I had during our wedding time, like I got alopecia. I got so ill because I didn't have a wedding planner. I did it all myself. And the 600 guests, like the 500 guests that were there, like I probably knew about 50 of them. Like, let's be honest, our weddings are actually for our parents.
Of course.
Like, they've lived all their lives meeting all these, like, my doctor was probably there, like, my hairdresser from, like, 10 years ago, my mum's, like, do you know what I mean?
My brother always says that, obviously he's married himself, but he would have a 2-year rule. If I've not seen you in the last 2 years,
Yeah, we should.
You're not coming.
Because there are people, like I said to you, there's people in our, like, photo albums that, like, your friends, like, girlfriends and stuff like that, like, I can't even put in an album. They're not even together anymore. So we should do, like, you can't bring, like, a +1 if you're like, if I've not seen you in the last 2 years, you're not coming. But anyway, that was 10 years ago. That's done now. Would you, like, for, like, your girls, would you tell them to have a big wedding as well? If you, like, if Kyra, yeah.
Well, it's their choice. It's their choice. And I think times will change, but we've got 20 years
Times
yet,
have changed now, though, hasn't it? Don't you think? Like, with that money, we could have bought a bloody house then.
Yeah, of course. But as you said, it's for everyone else. It's not for us.
I guess so. It's so funny because Nabil went to, like, a private posh school. I want to say it. And predominantly your friends are all white, right? Yeah. So, like, one of my aunties, when they all came, they all had, like, their incredible, like, Asian traditional clothes on, like, all of his.
We really kitted them out.
Yeah. How many friends were there? Like 20?
About 25.
25 friends, like, all white guys. 25 friends, all in the traditional attire, like, dancing, blah, blah, blah. And one of my aunties thought that Nabil had hired them for the event because they were all dancing. They were like, where did they hire these guys from? But I was like, no, they're his friends. Like, he has no Asian friends. Like, it was so funny, but we had the best time. Really At least we've got the memories for it. It truly was one of the best times of my life.
People still talk about it now, don't they?
I don't think there's been a wedding like it, to be honest, but that's my opinion. So fast forward, here we are. 10 years. I can't believe we're married to you for 10 years. He is the most, like...
It's not 10 years.
Next year. Yeah. We'll come back next year when it's 10 years. Yeah. And by that point...
And we planned a big 10-year Bali anniversary.
So we went to Bali for our honeymoon. Yeah. And I want him to take you back. To take the kids.
What we can do. I mean, we can take the 2 kids, but...
To take the kids. Take the kids out of the country now is like a headache for me. But anyway. But yeah, so we have 2 incredible girls. I cannot believe that I am a mom of 2 girls. I say this every day of my life. Like, I can't believe that I've got... I can't believe that I'm a responsible adult to children because I literally feel like a child anyway. And B, I can't believe I've got 2 daughters.
I know you were always adamant that you were going to have boys.
All my life I wanted boys. Yeah. It's so strange. I think where I don't have any sisters and I've got 3 brothers and I've always been around, like, that male energy of, like, wrestling. We're not a football family, but, like, wrestling and, like, computer games and, like, lad energy. I felt like I didn't know how to be a girl mum. I don't even know, like, other girl mums out there, even other mums or other parents out there. Parenthood is bloody hard.
Of course.
It is so hard, and I never knew that it would be hard. And I don't know whether girls are, like, harder. I don't know. Boy mums would probably say that boy mums are harder. But
it's weird because as a first-time dad, most boys would agree with this. You picture having a son, and not in a nasty way.
Did you have gender disappointment?
No, not at all.
Yeah.
But in your head, there's a bit of bias there, and I don't know.
Because you love sport, it's like you love football. Not that girls can't, but like I always pictured yourself with a son.
But when Kyra was born and she's now 5, it just changed the whole.
She will be 5.
Dynamic overnight, but
I think you were born to be a girl dad, and I'm like, obviously we've got girls.
You've said that forever, and everyone says that, and
I can't imagine you.
I
can't imagine you with a boy. I actually can't imagine me with a boy. Like, I can't imagine us with sons. Like, this is it. By the way, we're not having any more kids. Like, this is it. Like, I can't do the pregnancies again. I can't, like, 2 girls. We're done. Like, stop asking me, guys, am I going to have another kid? Like, no, I have no interest in having another child, or B, a boy. Like, I am happy. I am
this
done.
Podcast your
I am announcing
now.
It on this podcast. Is your baby now. This is my 3rd baby. This podcast is going to be my 3rd baby. I don't know whether this is a thing, like, but I see it all over socials and I see everything. Second children are wild. They are feral. Like, Kyra, I thought was hard. Like, she had really bad reflux going, like, as a baby, and she had, like, allergies and all of that. So I found it really hard with, like...
And we were first-time parents, don't forget.
We didn't have a clue.
We are learning on the job.
Yeah.
And we didn't have a clue.
Yeah.
Remember that thing that we used to put on her ankle, the owlet?
Oh,
Because
yeah.
we were so nervous about, is she okay when she's sleeping?
We'd watch her breathe, like...
and I'm sure all parents are guilty of this. I
well,
mean,
no, because you're also a stats guy as well.
Oh,
so,
yeah,
like, you
but
wanted to know the stats.
You always get like, you always give me stick that I've still got a monitor now. Like, what are you going to do with that monitor? It's just...
He will literally, if he could, he would have a monitor on both girls at night until they're like, I don't know, like 13. I'm like, we don't need a monitor. The girls like sleep through the night. Like what? The eldest sleeps through the night. Like she's fine. So we have two kids. I don't know whether I've said this. We've got two girls. One's nearly 5. One's nearly 2. Both summer babies. Like when we had Kyra first, we didn't have a Scooby-Doo of what to do, and we literally winged it, didn't we?
Yeah.
And I had the most horrendous pregnancies, which is obviously like I've said before on my socials and stuff. Like I am an ambassador for pregnancy sickness support because I had really bad hyperemesis with both pregnancies, and yeah, so even my first pregnancy, I was like, what the hell is this? Like I had no idea. That I just literally thought that you had a bit of morning sickness as they do in films, and like that's it. You have like this amazing like pregnancy.
Yeah, but what is hyperemesis? I think you should explain it a little bit more.
Hyperemesis. Well, I knew it because Kate Middleton had it, and as you all know, I am the biggest royal fan. Kate Middleton had it, where it is extreme sickness. I'm not going to call it's not morning sickness. You are sick 24 hours a day, 7 days a week for as long as hyperemesis lets you. It is debilitating. I mean, I don't want to go into it all right now because I've got another show specifically about it, but it is debilitating, and you lose all sense of control of your body, and so much so like there was points in my pregnancy was like, I can't do this anymore, okay? And I would like plead to Nabil and be like, I can't do this pregnancy and blah, blah, blah. But like, it is so important. Like you were my rock through all of that. And like you stepped up. Like you didn't even know what it was. Even I didn't know what it was. Nobody actually told me, did they, that it was hyperemesis at the time. I'd be in and out of hospital. I'd have a drip.
And I think you're selling it a bit short as well, where obviously during pregnancy, most women start to put on weight gradually. You were losing weight quickly.
Yeah.
You weren't eating. Some days you wouldn't even come down the stairs.
I didn't come down the stairs. I lived in the bed, remember? My mum would send me food up and I couldn't even eat. I would just vomit. I couldn't smell him. I couldn't do anything. But anyway, that's for another show. But my pregnancies were so hard that when I had Kyra, it was hard for me, wasn't it, at the beginning? Like, I think I did have postnatal depression. Like, it's not like, it's something that I have mentioned before, but yeah, I did have it. And
with Kyra, I feel like you did. With Raya, you bounced back better. And we were hopeful that you wouldn't have hyperemesis. The second time round, but you did.
Well, I found out now that I'm an ambassador that you're more likely to get it again. Anyway.
And it was probably worse second time round, and it was harder for us both because we had a little one running around on top. Whereas the first pregnancy, it was just you and I getting through it together. But then the second one, we had Kyra to think of, and
but also it was like a considered pregnancy. It's not like, you know, we knew that we wanted a sibling for Kyra, and I was adamant. It was so funny because when I had Kyra, it was like the hottest week, like the hottest weekend of the year. And I promised myself I would not have another summer baby. And then we ended up having not only a summer baby, but like Kyra's the youngest, one of the youngest in her year, because she's got like a July 21st, like birthday. I had a baby at the beginning of August, guys. So not only was it a summer baby again, it was like later. She was like even younger. So yeah, when I got pregnant again, it was like I knew I was on the clock. Like I didn't know whether I would have hyperemesis again, but I thought if I did, I've got like 3 weeks of feeling normal before.
And we're incredibly blessed, incredibly lucky, but that doesn't mean that it wasn't really difficult and really hard.
But how was it for you? Like me having the hyperemesis, like you first time round, how was it for you? Let's talk about first time round when we didn't have Raya. Oh, we didn't have Kyra, like another toddler.
Like you said, I guess when you don't know, you don't know. Yeah. And you think, well,
I was that
this
horrific
is normal
to you,
for
though.
Pregnancy. This happens and it'll get better. And maybe the second trimester, it'll be better. You don't know. The second time round, I guess we were both that little bit more prepared. But but it
But
required
it
me
was
to
hard
step
for
up
us though,
even
wasn't it?
more.
It was hard for like us, for our
Well, you wouldn't
relationship,
leave the house, and
for
yeah,
anything. Like I couldn't smell you, I couldn't have you anywhere near me. Like he would snore and I'd be like, oh, get out the bed.
obviously, like you say, you weren't eating, you
You didn't know
weren't
what to
leaving
do.
the house, you
Yeah.
didn't, yeah. Um,
But
but
then
life goes on, and look how lucky we are now.
when Kyra came, when we first had Kyra, I remember being literally, I was drugged up on morphine, and being at the end of the bed. And I remember you'd never held a baby before, right?
Yeah, so I'd had a rule where I don't hold babies that are under 3 months old. They're
That's your rule.
too fragile. I was petrified.
Mm.
I remember when Kyra was born, the nurse was like, "Here you go," and I was like, "Whoa, whoa, whoa, whoa! Please put her on me," because I was so scared. I think you got a video.
I got a
me.
video of you, yeah.
I was so scared, but it was the first time I'd held a newborn baby.
But it's your baby.
Yeah, of course.
I know.
Yeah,
And now
you always have a dig. Oh, Kyra saw you first.
Yeah, but she did
No,
see first.
no.
Because where I had an emergency C-section, the first birth, I was so out of it that they took Kyra away from me, and then you went round to go and see Kyra and cut the cord or do whatever, and then she opened her eyes and she saw you
No,
first
she
before
did
she
see
saw
you
me.
first.
So
She
I've
saw
literally
you
always say
first.
that's why she is the epitome of like what you call a daddy's girl, because she saw you first. And I'm always, I'm never gonna let you live that. That's why second time round you made like that baby was seeing me first, and that's why she is a mommy's girl.
She's definitely a mummy's girl. Rhea
Oh,
is
my
definitely
Rhea.
a mummy's.
And then we had our second daughter. When I found out again that we were having another girl, what on the scan table, do you remember? I was literally telling the sonographer, like, check again. I was in denial that I was having another girl. There was no way. I would have bet my whole house, my whole life on the fact that I was having a boy. And when she told me I was having a girl, did you have gender disappointment?
No, not at all.
We did want a boy, only because we wanted that like
but
girl boy
now
dynamic.
we see it that Kyra's got a friend for life, and vice versa. Rhea's got a friend.
No,
friend
yeah,
for life.
I know.
I'm not
But
saying
at the
it,
time, I'm talking about like when we were in that room with the scan. Kyra wanted a girl because when we asked her, she wanted a sister.
Yeah.
I wanted a sister for Kyra because I don't have one, but at the same time, I thought I was having a boy.
Yeah.
And because I knew that I couldn't do another pregnancy. Like I wanted a boy in the sense of like, I'm done then. I've got one boy, one girl, and then I'm done. But when she told me I was having a girl, oh my God, I just remembered something. When I got told I was having Kyra, I cried all the way home. Do you remember?
Yeah.
Because it was a girl.
Yeah.
And I wanted a boy.
You wanted a boy.
Don't tell Kyra, I'm so sorry if you ever watch this down the line. I cried so much when in the car when I got told I was having a girl because I wanted a boy. But now looking back, thank God, because I can't imagine being a boy.
No.
But but yeah, when I got told I was having Rhea, like everything just made sense. When we had her, thank God, because I saved all of Kyra's clothes in the loft. And you were like, why are you saving them all? Give them to charity. And I said, no, if I have another girl, I've got...
And to be fair, you have been really good at putting Rhea in those clothes, because I was like, you're just going to buy new stuff.
And I have bought new stuff.
Yeah, you've done both.
Isn't it horrific for mums, like when you do all of that work and pregnancy and sickness, hyperemesis, emergency C-section, the drugs and everything, and then your baby's born and their whole world is telling you that your daughter looks like their dad. How many times do you get that a day with Kyra?
All the time.
Yeah.
Whenever we're at a wedding or a gathering, Eid.
That's not nice for me. But then I got my karma. Well, you got your karma because Rhea, I was second one. Everybody says she looks like me.
Yeah.
And she does. She actually just does look like me. She's so cute. I love them so much. We're so lucky. Kyra found out that I was in Harry Potter. How did she find out? She's just like heard, didn't she? Or like, did we show her on TV when it was on TV at Christmas?
No, you were on a TV show or something, and then we showed her that, and she was really confused.
Yeah,
by it,
so
wasn't she?
again, with my job, when I travel for the Comic-Cons and stuff, we took Kyra to loads because when she was growing up, I would never leave her. I hate leaving my kids. So we took her to loads with me.
It was possible with one.
Mm.
We could take one.
Mm.
So Kyra's only 4, as you mentioned, and she's been to 18 countries. And a lot of random countries as well. So she's been to like Bulgaria, Austria, Belgium.
They're not random, by the way. No offense to anyone in Bulgaria.
Bulgaria's
and
pretty
Australia,
random.
And Austria.
Yeah. Where else has she been?
Budapest? Did she go to Budapest? No. When I go away, I get this anxiety that eats me up whenever I get told that I've got to go for a convention in like Germany or America or wherever I'm going. And it's one, like, yeah, I'm going for work, and obviously women work all the time, obviously, but where I'm not used to going away for work or like having that typical 9 to 5 job, like when I have to go on a plane and physically get out the country, I'm riddled with anxiety.
And you've not done it for a while.
No, but what makes
So-
it worse for me is leaving you with the kids.
What do you mean? I'm great with the kids.
No, yeah, you're great with the kids, but the prep.
Yeah.
I'm not just like packing my bags and off I go. Like if
Yeah.
you were to go away for work,
Yeah.
you don't have to think about anything. You
Yeah.
literally just pack your bags and go.
And I am one of those dads that if I want to take him to the park or the soft play, I'll literally just walk out the house with them, forget the nappies or whatever. I'll walk out the house.
He is he doesn't think like, oh yeah, she'll need this, she'll
they
need
have
that.
a great time with me. That's the main
you know
thing.
what he always says to me, like whenever I'm ringing and I'm like, oh, have you done this? Have you done that? Let's not talk about the girl's hair. Why have you not done this? He's like, they're alive, they're safe. That's all you need to worry about. And they're happy. That's all you need to worry about. Everything else is minor. And I'm like, that's what I just tell myself. But when I go away for work or anything like that, the prep I have to do in order, like me going away is I'm packing for myself. I'm packing, like organizing things for the convention and what I'm going to work, blah, blah, blah. I'm not only cleaning the house, making sure the house is okay. I'm prepping daily for the kids. So luckily I go away on the weekends where the kids don't have school, but then I'm prepping like Saturday, like her dance wear, then her evening wear, then her pajamas for the day.
She's got
everything.
2 parties as well. So that's...
No, I'm talking about the past. Like sometimes when she's got birthday parties, like the presents, like obviously all mums do this, but the admin that I've got to do before I go away.
But that's all fine. I can do all of that. The bit that blows my mind is the hair. I cannot do hair. Girls' hair.
God
is so
has
hard.
given this guy.
But you would be worried if I was brilliant at hair. You'd be like,
I wouldn't be worried.
Where have you learned that from?
No, but the thing is that I also say as well, he's left-handed, right? So that just doesn't work in his favour. No offence to anyone who's left-handed or a man who's left-handed. I'm sure there are men who are capable of a lot of things with left hand. My husband, no. I feel like, what's the word? Not ambidextrous.
That's what you're good.
No, that's why you're good with both hands. You are dyspraxic. Is that the word? Dyspraxic. You use your hands really weirdly. Like, you write, can't understand a single thing that you write. Like, even Kyra's like, what the hell have you written, Dad?
And to be fair, I can't understand
your writing is worse.
Sometimes I go back to it, I'm like, what is that?
Yeah.
That's why you need AI note takers.
Your writing, your daughters can't even understand. She has better handwriting than you.
Oh, yeah.
And B, you're not good with your hands. One time, I actually taught him, like on Kyra's hair, I was teaching him how to tie a bobble, not even a plait, nothing. Basic hair styling tools, okay? Where I'm literally wrapping the bobble.
But loads of dads will resonate with what I'm saying here, that it's hard.
You can't even tie a bobble in your hair.
Oh, no. I'm good at, what does Kyra call it?
Ponytail.
Yeah. Dad,
You
you're
don't
so
know
good you're so good at ponytails now, Dad.
Blackmailed her into thinking that you're good at ponytails.
No.
And to be honest, I genuinely think she feels sorry for him. She's like, oh, Dad, you're so good at ponytails.
Oh, she's really patient with it. She's
really
so
cute because she knows that her dad is horrendous at it. And when I'm doing her hair, she's like, Daddy's going to do my hair. She grasses off you. She rings me and the first thing she says is, Mum, my hair's messy.
My hair's messy.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's because she's like a clean freak now and like...
Oh, I know, yeah. I've made literally my daughter have OCD because I have OCD. She's got really bad OCD. But I like that. She's clean. She likes things prim and proper, pristine. Yeah. She's always pristine when she goes to school. Yeah. So much so that mums are like, how is she this pristine going into school the same way that she's coming out of school?
When you're away, you always ask me, oh, send me a picture of them.
You never do.
And then I'm like, right, let me find one in like this sort of baby growth from a couple of weeks ago.
You can't lie to me. I know what they're... But the thing is, when I say to him, like, send me a picture, and he's like, he ignores the message, and then nursery will send me a picture of her, like in our like nursery app, and I'm like, what the hell is that?
Yeah.
Did you not once take like a bobble and a hairbrush to school, to nursery with Kyra, and be like, my wife's not here, can you do her hair?
Yeah, but it did. That's fine.
One time I actually did her hair the night before, put so much hairspray on it and gel on it so that when she were to wake up, it was kind of all right. So she went to nursery with like messed up hair, but whatever, I don't care. That's the thing. But we have very different roles as parents.
Oh yeah,
I think
Yin
I am the admin, making sure everyone's packed, ready to go. But I do everything, cleaning the house. What do you do?
I'll make sure they have fun.
Right.
we go to soft play. You're like, right, I'm going for my iced vanilla mocha oatmeal latte. I'll see you in a couple of hours.
That's my time to relax. You are you are the fun parent, to be honest. You are the parent that you're not even the fun parent. You're the fun uncle, the fun parent, the fun cousin. Like all the kids gravitate towards you.
I love
like,
that.
Yeah,
I love that.
Not many. I do have to say, not many dads, not many. Love taking their kids to soft play and actually going in there with them. Like if he could, he'd go with, he's like, let me take them to the park. And I love that about you. I love the fact that you do that. And the girls know that when it comes to anything playing, like Kyra's obsessed with that board game. She would never ask me.
Yeah.
She always asks you.
Yeah.
She knows dad's the one. And when I say, can I play? She's like, really, Mom? And I'm like, yeah, I've got 5 minutes in between cleaning all this up to play with you.
Yeah.
But yeah, we are very lucky that. And you like read the books as well to bedtime for Kyra and stuff. You do all of that stuff with the kids, don't you?
Yeah, I'm the reader. I'm the funner one, but you do the admin bits. And when they're ill,
do they think I'm boring then?
No,
I still play with them. I still take them like with Kyra. When I was like a new mum, I took Kyra to every single class.
Oh yeah.
Like all the baby sensory,
stuff.
like all the like music and movement, like sensory classes.
But I will say it's a very mother-dominated thing. Can you remember that sensory class where it was just mums, and I'm self-employed, so I can dip in and out on when I work.
I know what you're gonna say.
And we went to the sensory class, and it was busy, and it was just mums in there, and so the teacher just looked at me like, "Can you get out, please?" And
she didn't say, "Can you get out?" But she was literally.
She basically. How sexist is that? The dad has to get kicked out. Well, what's that about?
Yeah, I know that wasn't fair to be honest. Even I was a bit like, oh God, wow. And she was like, only one parent, please. And he was like, well, you go then. And I was like, well, all the mums
I didn't say, well, you go. I was given the marching orders.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
it is. But they do dad ones.
Going on from that, when you take your daughters on holiday or wherever, where does a dad take their daughters to change their nappy or to the toilet? So when we were in Turkey,
the baby changing
when we were
toilet.
There isn't any. So when we went to Turkey 2 months ago, I took Kyra, who's now nearly 5, and there's a boys' toilet and there's a girls' toilet. Now, someone of my age going to a girls' toilet,
you can't go to a girls' toilet.
But Kyra's never going to go into a boy. You know what Kyra's like. She's so. So I was in the middle, like, what do I do? So I took her to the girls' toilet.
Did you?
And so when someone came in, I said, "A dad's in here." Like I deliberately shouted it. What do you do?
Take her to the boys' toilet. Do they have?
Kyra's never going to go to the boys' toilet.
Wait, do they have toilets in the boys' toilet? Actually, I don't even want my daughter to go into the boys' toilets.
But she won't go in. She's nearly 5.
Just go to the children's.
But there wasn't one.
But also in the children's changing units, there's no toilets. There's like a changing table.
There are some things that are very catered to women and men aren't.
We can bring that up to the male association of dads or something.
Yeah,
okay.
I'm sure dads will resonate.
Yeah, well, okay, but that's a girl. That's coming from a girl dad as well.
Exactly.
Like,
well, in Turkey, I was like, this is a real problem.
Well, have a word with the hotel.
Like, "Oh, I'm in here. Someone came in," and they're like, "But what are you meant to do?"
Yeah, true. I didn't even know that you did that. Actually,
yeah,
that's true. But she knows, like, she's old enough now to know, like, her.
Yeah, but she's not going to go to the toilet on a.
Where was I? Why did I not take her to the toilet?
Ray was asleep and you were at the pool or whatever. But
would you want a boy? Is there any desire for you? Oh, we're not having more kids, but you say all the time that you want a boy.
Stuff that are boys, and like, you
are made to be a girl dad. Everyone that knows Nabil knows that he is meant to be a girl dad. Like, I can't even imagine you with a boy.
But, and Kyra's into football now. She's singing North London wherever we go.
Oh, Nabil's an Arsenal fan, guys. He has brainwashed my daughter into being an Arsenal fan. And she sings this North London Arsenal chant with her chest.
And my second daughter's name is Raya. What's the Arsenal goalkeeper's name? You know the Arsenal?
David Raya. Yeah, David Raya, whatever.
Yeah.
Did you? I don't even know how. Like,
and that save against West Ham, one of the last games of the season.
This isn't a football podcast.
Justifies.
This isn't a football podcast.
Pensions, paddle,
and what? Football. Penalties. Yeah. No, we're not. This isn't. You do that on your own podcast. My daughter is now an Arsenal fan, guys. That he has now brainwashed her into thinking. it makes no sense as to why you are an Arsenal fan. You have lived in the Midlands all your life.
I lived in
I
London for a
am
few years.
a Manchester United fan, woohoo, because I am born and brought up in Manchester, and I would have liked her to have been a Manchester United fan, given that her mother is literally Manchester blood. But when I tell you that she knows every lyric, she knows all the lyrics to all the songs that she knows anyway, but to this North London song, why am I on the school run and she's literally singing North London, Arsenal, whatever the song is, in the car?
And it's got some very inappropriate words in it as
Yeah.
well. So.
I'm like, Carrie, you can't sing this song. She's like, Daddy lets me, North London, whoa, Arsenal, Saka. And I'm like, oh my God. So if you're watching Saka, holler at your girl because you've got a nearly 5-year-old obsessing over you. And so did you name our daughter Rhea because you knew that the Arsenal goalkeeper was Rhea?
No, Rhea was your name.
Oh yeah, Rhea was my name.
It was the top of your list, that.
And then you were like, yeah, we'll have that.
What was one of the reasons? Yeah.
Oh, right. Now you tell me, live on this pod, you tell me. Oh my goodness me. So I thought I would do some questions, quick fire, Mr. and Mrs. It's not Mr. and Mrs. questions. It's more like questions that I found on the internet that I thought would be quite fun. Should we do them?
Yeah, sure.
Are you scared?
Well, I've not prepped, whereas you clearly have prepped.
I've not prepped. I literally haven't prepped. I've not even told you any of these questions. But I just thought, why not? Why not have some fun? And also, can I say, like, me and Nabil, we're like ships in the night. Like, he works, he goes to the office, he has meetings, and I'm at home with the kids. We don't see each other often. So I love the fact that
You're doing me a discredit there.
What?
I do see the kids. You're making out that I work from home.
You don't see me
80% of the time. What do you mean I'm there?
We don't see me. We don't have date nights.
We do.
No, we don't.
Well, of course we do.
We don't have as many date nights as I want.
Not as many as we should, yeah.
So yeah, let's do these questions.
Okay.
Because I bet I don't even know half these things.
To your point, it has been nice
What?
to spend time getting this up and running and having these conversations. And obviously I come at things with a bit more of a business mind. You're like...
You are the calm to my storm.
Yeah.
Where I am like, I think everyone will vouch for that. When I first met you, I was like, he's just so calm. Like, I'm not, I am so like, I'm a northern girl through and through, you know? I'm brash. I say what's on my mind, and if I don't say what's on my mind, my face normally gives it away. My expressions, which I think like Rhea's got from me, hasn't she?
For sure.
And you are just so calm. You're so like level-headed. You're so like stats and
But that
logistics.
annoys you. You're like, oh, you don't care. I do care.
Let's go back to these questions and let's see how well you know me, because
even though a know me quiz.
Yeah,
I thought you just said it was a quick. Okay.
It's just random questions I'm going to ask you. Don't be scared. And if you don't get the question right, then if you don't get the answer right, then, you know, we'll see who knows who.
Am I asking you questions as well?
I'll ask you and then I'll answer it as well. It's about each other. Anyway, we'll get it.
All right.
So, first question. If you lost me in a supermarket, what aisle would you check first? What aisle would I be in? Like, what aisle would you check first?
Well, you were the world's slowest supermarket shopper, just as a
can I just say, supermarket shop is one of my favorite things to do.
Exactly.
It's like my alone time where I have no kids. I can browse.
Sometimes you have the kids.
Yeah, but I love it. I can browse the aisles slowly. I can look at everything. Like, a lot of my friends say, why don't you just do an online supermarket shop? It's amazing. It gets delivered. I'm like, hell no. My supermarket shop days are my time to take my time and shop. Like, I love a Tesco F&F shop where there's a clothes section in F&F. Girls, you know, I take my time down them aisles. I put my music in. I am walking around getting my bread, making sure I've got everything. So that's why I'm taking my time.
And you love the cleaning aisle, in answer to the question.
Cleaning aisle?
Yeah, you love a cleaning product.
Really?
Yeah, you love
I know
a
I do.
product.
That was one of my cravings, wasn't it? When I was pregnant with thingy. I would watch cleaning videos nonstop. Let me know, guys, if there's any other women who are pregnant. I think Molly May does that. I've heard Molly May does that. She watches the same cleaning products on TikTok that I used to watch. But I used to be obsessed. Cleaning aisle. God.
Every aisle, to be honest.
Yeah. What aisle do I love? I guess, I do love the cleaning aisle. You wouldn't even be in a supermarket. You'd be on the phone to me, FaceTiming me, like, what bread shall I buy? Is it this bread?
Well, you'll give me a list and it will have something...
Like the other day,
unusual
I
on
was
it.
making for Eid. Eid was last week. I was making a tiramisu, and I sent him to get like lady fingers, like biscuits, like lady fingers. You know, you guys know what it is. Is he gonna know what aisle? If I said to him, I don't want to say lady fingers, what aisle they were in, I have to literally write him a list
And
in
I'll
brackets,
always send you a picture for
Or-
visual confirmation of
FaceTime me.
the
You'll be lost in the middle. This question isn't even relevant to you. You'd be lost in the middle of an aisle FaceTiming
well, I'll do
me.
the milk run or something.
What aisle would you
that.
check first? None. You wouldn't be anywhere. You'd be in the middle looking for me.
In a coffee shop, probably.
If there's a Costa or a coffee shop around the corner, you'd be in there probably.
Yeah.
But yeah, I am the shopper of the household. And if I am like, I need something, I will literally send him with a list. I'll write down which aisle, like I'll say sugar's right at the back or right at the front, or I'll tell him where it is in the supermarket. You're
practical.
No, useless. Okay. What's the one thing that you'd never let me be in charge of?
Ooh.
Can I say what my one thing of you is?
Go on.
Dressing the kids.
Dressing's all right. It's the hair.
No, even the hair, like anything to do with the kids. You could not dress the kids.
To do with kids.
Kyra's now at the age where she will tell you what she wants to wear.
Yeah,
She can say, Daddy, I don't want to wear that, or I want to wear this. But like, I would never let you be in charge of dressing the kids. God knows what they're going to come down in.
No, dressing's all right.
No, there would be. How many times have you put a top on Kyra that's back to front or inside out?
No, not anymore.
Are you joking? She comes down the step and I'm like, it's back to front. You're like, oh, is it? I tried, but it's not yet. Let's be honest. Like, no.
For me, it would be
what?
Airport timing.
Oh, I knew you were going to say that.
Did you?
Yeah. I knew it was something to do with the airport. Shopping.
Because you were so bad with timing at the airport.
What do you mean?
Having kids at an airport is a hard dynamic. But to be honest, even pre-kids, you were terrible at airports.
What do you mean?
So like,
no, I'm not. I'm always at the gate.
We were in Germany in a small-ish airport. It was final call. I was at the front with my ticket.
Where was I?
I can see you. You're in the shop, and you're like, do you like this mascara or this mascara? And the woman on the tannoy is like, final call. Everyone needs a board. And I can see you like, I'm like, get here now. Your timing is horrendous.
I'm better now that I've got the kids. But do you know what the worst thing is, girls? Do you know what the worst thing is? Going anywhere shopping with your husband. I mean, my husband. He doesn't let me even look.
What do you mean? I take the kids.
When I'm in duty free, you know, you got to walk past duty free to get to your gate. Oh my God.
Yeah, but that's because you want to spray every perfume. Like,
it's tradition. You have to spray
every perfume.
No, you have to spray yourself at the airport. It's custom. Like, everybody has to do that.
No. But spray yourself, that's fine. But you don't need to compare. Oh, let me just Google. Oh, that was €3 cheaper last month.
That's a new thing that I do. No, that's a new thing that I do. I've got to check.
A bargain because I bought it.
No, I just check. Is it cheaper?
All the time.
Okay, I just check. Is it cheaper here in duty free? Because recently I found out that duty free doesn't even have discounts. It's not even tax free anymore. So I'm like, is it cheaper for me to buy it in this airport? Is it cheaper to go home?
Fine. What I now do is I accept it.
If we
take
go the
kids ahead, and then you catch up. That's what we do now. That's
but now you've got our 4-year-old daughter saying, Mom, stop looking at the perfume, stop buying the stuff. Like, I've got a time limit. I can see him looking at me, or he's waiting with the kids, you know, like outside of duty free. He just stood there waiting with the kids.
No, if
that
I'm
puts me on edge.
Stuff, I'm fine. You go and do your thing. But
never. That puts me on edge. I'm literally like hurrying up. I'm like, oh, forget it. I won't buy it. And then I'm like, in a mood because I can't even like go to duty free on my own, like, and just like we're at an airport and I'm like, oh great.
Yeah, what time change?
All right, well, whatever. What's the thing there? If I called you from jail, what's your first guess for why I'm there? I would never be in jail. Shall I say what you're?
I know. Yeah, stealing supermarket bags. You refuse
to pay the 10p.
You're like, yeah.
I do not believe why we should be paying 5p for a bag,
but
guys.
You can't just steal it.
I'm not stealing it. I do pay for it. Sometimes I forget. If I don't, shall I tell you
Your
why?
logic is if I've forgotten that bag,
you don't put the
Tesco owe me their bag.
No.
That's your rationale.
When I take
Or
my bag
wherever.
for life home,
Yeah.
I leave it by the door and I say to you, can you put that bag for life back in the cart?
Why am I
That bag
gonna
for
put
life
it-
is still by the door, by the
well,
way.
you can put it in.
Yeah, sometimes I don't. I
Yeah.
forget to take it. So, and also, right, I don't, since we're talking about this, the other day I went to somewhere, I went to like New Look or something and I did a return and I bought a bag, 35p. And I was like, if I refund the bag, if I give you the bag back, can I get my 35p back? And she said, no. Technically, I've bought that bag. That's a purchase.
Yeah, but you can get use out of that bag.
But what if I want to return the bag? I don't need
I'm a
the bag.
stickler for the rules. If Tesco went through the archives,
Listen,
you'd
I've
have
given
25 to life.
I've given Tesco their fair share of money. Okay, I should be an ambassador for Tesco at this rate. The amount I shop in F&F and Tesco, I should be an ambassador for Tesco. I can't believe you told everyone that I steal carry bags from the supermarket. I actually forget. Okay,
No, but you have an entitlement.
bring
Anyway.
back free
Well,
bags
just
in
save
shops.
the environment.
I'm going to
really.
start a petition where people bring
I'm
back.
just worried about the environment.
No,
Whereas...
you're not. Worried about the environment. Stop. You call me from jail. It'd be something car related. You would have fell asleep at the wheel. It'll be something car related. I don't know. Like you're speeding, you're doing something, you're in a rush to get somewhere. It'll be somewhere car related, and I'll be like, oh God, here we go again. What have you done? When he rings me and he's like gone to a meeting, I'm literally like, what's happened? What have you done?
No, I had no points for 15 years. You can't
Okay.
say it'll be something car related.
Yeah, when you crashed your car that one time, I was very, very scared.
Yeah.
That scared me.
Yeah.
Okay, what's one habit of mine that you've given up trying to change? God, where do I start? Shall I tell you the amount of things? When I first met Nabil, he was this one like person like that I met, and I was like, I've got to change him so much, which I have. Like you've changed a lot since like when we met. We both have.
Yeah.
I've calmed down a lot.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure.
But what's one habit of mine?
Mine, I'll go first, is your shopping clothes addiction. It is next level. And you say it yourself, and now you've got like post shame. If a post comes, she's like turned off the Ring doorbell lately, and it's just convenient. And then I'll hear the door open, and there's another.
The postie knows my name, guys.
Yeah, me and the postman have a running joke. He said to me the other day, "Surely she's got enough clothes by now."
Oh,
which is fair.
Women unite.
But that's society these days now.
What?
You wear something once, and that's it.
I know. To be honest, I do need to curb that shopping addiction.
Well, there you go.
I need to be on like a spending
this
man.
is like
Shall we
therapy.
do? It is like therapy, guys. It's like our own marital therapy.
Yeah.
Shall we have like a shopping ban on this on like weekly like shopping ban?
You should just you get new clothes probably 4 times a week. I would say
4 times a week.
That's fair.
No, that's not fair. The deliveries just come the same time. I order them separately.
No, but you love a return as well. Like most blokes.
Oh, I should say that. No, that should be my one.
What?
Like of you returning stuff. Like you, I don't know whether this is a man thing.
Yeah.
If he buys something, he will never, ever return it. Like that package is
If it's
there.
expensive, I will.
No, you won't. You'll get me to do it. You'll be like, I can't bother, leave it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I return literally. If something, it's just principle. If you bought something from Amazon for like a £5, I'm returning it for a £5. Like, I'm going to go to the post office anyway. I'm going to return it. He will literally leave like £100 jacket that he's
That's not true.
Whatever.
Hey, I'd never spend 100 quid on it.
Oh yeah, there you go. That's one thing. That's one habit of yours I've given up trying to change. Like buying something for yourself. Like
I don't buy
buying something nice for yourself.
Yeah.
Like I'm not like my husband, guys. You're not frugal.
I'm not.
No.
I spend on holidays.
Oh yeah. He will never buy anything for himself, to the point where I'm literally like, it's actually annoying that you don't buy anything for yourself. It's great when like you think of like logistics and like money.
But I talk myself out of things. Like I think about buying it and then I decide.
Do you remember when we
against
went
it.
to like, I don't know, we went to like Bicester and you bought a North Face jacket and he was so in his head about buying this like 200 quid jacket. I don't know how much it was.
Yeah. You were shocked the other day when I bought loads of like new work, like suits and shirts, and you were like, what's going on here?
Choked. Like he I mean, I love that about you, but I'm like, I'm sick of telling you to buy anything. Like he has trainers with holes in it that 90% of your clothes that you've got, I buy.
Yeah.
Let's be honest. I buy them for him.
Yeah.
I buy him clothes. Like, I don't know whether wives are like this, but if I see something, I'll buy it. If I'm out, I'll buy it. If I go anywhere, I'll buy it. If I'm on ASOS, I'll buy it. He wears it, yeah. But he just won't buy anything for himself, like, ever. And I'm just sick of telling you, like, just buy a new pair of jeans, buy this. Like, it makes me feel better as well if you were to buy something, you know. Like, it can't just be me buying everything. But yeah, like, you never
the trainers thing I get as well, because like your brothers always have a new pair of trainers, or
no, I don't feel like you need to have always a new pair of trainers.
I know, but you're like, come on, buy yourself.
He's not a brands guy at all, and I love that. Like, I love the fact that you're not about the names and stuff like that. Like, I've seen guys with like brands all over them, like whatever. Like, they're not. You are the opposite of that.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're in a suit most of the time, or shirt and tie for your job and stuff. So I get that, but like, buy yourself something once in a while. His like way of thinking is, I would rather spend the money on a holiday, which is great for me. But like, yeah, just buy yourself something once in a while. What's something that I'm better at than anyone that you've ever met? What's one thing that I'm the best at? This is literally like therapy.
Yeah.
I know what mine is for you.
What was it? I would say making everything pristine. So putting your best face forward even when it might not be. So the girls are always pristine on the school run. All the parents always come, oh, Kyra's always pristine. She's always super smart. You're always super smart and presentable. You rarely leave the house.
Didn't someone say that you look homeless the other day on a school run? What did they say?
Yeah.
Literally, we go on the school run. He's probably still in his pajamas. He puts on his Crocs and he's out the door. And like, Kyra's like proper pristine. Like, I get her ready, like everywhere, birthday parties, everything. Like, I don't do my makeup every day, guys. I'm not one of them. But I still like put on good clothes. That's probably because I've got more clothes.
Yeah, you're always very presentable. I am definitely.
Well, that's one thing that I'm good at than anything else, like being presentable.
No, but that's a...
I thought you could have said something better than that. But
what do you want me to say?
No, I don't want you to say anything. That's what you want to say. That's what you want to say. But fine, you know. I think you are the best dad in the world. I know that's so cliche. Thanks. But I don't even think that you know how much of a good dad that you are to the kids. And like the man that I first knew, I'm gonna cry. I'm not gonna cry. The man that I first met, I would never tell. Like, when I first married you, I never thought that you'd be as much of an amazing dad. I think you're a better dad than I am a mum. Like, you are I think like you are.
Your answer's way deeper than mine. I should have.
No.
You should have gone first on that one.
No, I think you're like, but the thing is, like, things that even like no one knows, like you, and I'm not embarrassed to say, like, he wakes up at night for the girls. Like, he is, like, most mums are the ones that wake up at night. My husband, and I know I'm lucky, guys, okay? I know I'm a very lucky wife. He wakes up at night. If the girls are crying, he will wake. I'm sure there are loads of dads out there that do it, but he's the one that wakes up at night. When we go to a hotel, the cot is on his side of the bed. It's just us as a couple. He's just better at it.
You are a much lighter sleeper than me. If you're awake...
I'm awake.
You're buying girls' tights at 3 a.m. Whereas if I'm awake...
You can go back to sleep.
Get them down, I am back asleep.
It just works for us, okay? Yeah. So like where Uraya's, you know, she's like going to be 2 in a few months, so she's still waking up the night here and there.
Hopefully we're nearly over that anyway. Yeah, so.
She's crying mummy, but my husband, my amazing husband, gets up and goes and deals with the girls. So yeah, I think that you're better at that. You're better at waking up at night than anyone else than me. What's the one thing that you're proud? What's the one thing you're proud of that you don't talk about? That's an amazing question. I'd love to know that. What's the one thing that you're proud about that you don't talk about?
These are deep questions.
Yeah.
What's the one thing?
We'll get not deep than the next one.
I think we can all take life for granted and how far we've come. Mm-hmm. We take things for granted, right? Mm. And when we take a step back of the life that we've built, like we didn't have much when we first got married, right? We're living with my mum and dad. We built this amazing life together. But until you stop and actually think about...
Well, I say that all the time, don't I? Look what we've got.
Done.
Yeah. Alhamdulillah.
That's something to be incredibly proud of that we've both built together.
Mm.
I would say that.
You say that?
Yeah.
Okay. What one thing that I'm proud of that I never talk about? Same as you, obviously. But I, on a personal level, I'm proud that I did another pregnancy after my first pregnancy.
Agreed with that.
Like, I'm proud that I am out the other end,
Yeah.
because when I thought that I was not able to live with myself, like I was like, I can't even live. I can't survive this. I'm proud that I'm out the other end and I am loving my children just like I never thought I could.
And you should also, on top of that, be proud that you're doing something about it for other people. So even though you're over it yourself, you know that things need to change.
And I'm proud of the new legislation that we got as well with the pregnancy sickness support.
Which
and
I know
like,
you're going to talk about.
We'll talk about it at some stage. But I'm proud. I'm proud that I'm still here, because when I was pregnant, let me tell you girls, when I had the hyperemesis, I didn't think that I'd be here.
And you should be proud of this podcast too, because she has spoken and tried to bottle it about 20 times, and Carl will attune to this over the last month, that I can't do it, I'm not capable of it. When we talk about what guests to get on, you shut me down all the time, like, please don't talk about it makes me nervous.
I get anxious.
So you should be proud of
I have really
the
bad
fact.
anxiety, guys.
Yeah, but this is your home. This is, you're brilliant at this stuff. So you should be proud of even being sat here.
Well, hopefully I will be proud of it. I don't know how it's going to be. I don't know how many people are going to listen to it or love it. But yeah, hopefully. We're going to go downhill right now. What's the one thing that I do that annoys you? I know so many things of yours that annoy me. So you go first. Because
Yeah, but you've prepped that question.
I've not prepped it. I just know everything annoys me. On a daily basis, I'm shouting at you about something.
Do you want a serious one or like a jovial one?
Both.
So
oh, God.
a big one that annoys me is if you're ordering a tea or a coffee, whatever, most people go, so I'll order a flat white, for example. You'll go there, peruse the menu wherever we are, local, on holiday or whatever, and you'll be like, right, I'm going to go for the pistachio oat milk latte with 2.5 brown sugars.
I like to experiment.
Can you add this syrup, blah, blah, blah. It's always something unnecessarily extra.
And then what do I do?
And then you have a sip of it. Oh, that's nice. And then we're driving, I'm looking at it, and you've not touched it again. So that's £6 that I'll never get back. And just order the same thing that you know you're going to like.
I'm just a girl.
But you're not going to like it.
I'm just a girl.
And you keep getting matcha, and you won't like it. So
guys, I've tried to like matcha so much. I want to be cool. I want to be like the cool girls and love matcha. But I hate it. It tastes of grass.
Order a flat white or a latte.
I like a vanilla latte.
But you never order one.
I do. No. I do. But I like a tea as well.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. But no, I'm just a girl. I like to experiment. If there's like on the board like a pink and a red, like a coconut, I'm going to try it and you're going to buy it and I'm not going to like it. That's life. What's one thing about you that annoys me? Well, where do I start? Girls, my husband, you know, he just doesn't care about the house. I
don't think that's fair.
His socks, I am sick of picking up your socks from every inch of the house. Like, when I tell you, his pair of socks, like, he wears socks to work, he wears socks in the house, he wears socks to paddle, like, even so much so now that your daughters are finding your socks. I mean, like, daddy's socks, like, I've put a wash on and then I'll find another sock, like, why is it under the table? Like, why is it in the corner of, like, in the bathroom? Like, why is it the corner? Like, it's so annoying. And, like, that's number one.
But lately,
number two,
you've not been matching the socks properly.
How dare you?
Bit of feedback.
How dare you? Carl, I can hear you laughing.
Bit of feedback. I've seen my paddle socks, paddle sleeps for no man, a white paddle sock with a grey one. Ooh.
Oh, can I just say that's because I also sort out your washing. That's why you're saying I sort out your washing. Sort out your own washing then.
Yeah.
So, you know, from now on, because you've said that, I'm going to pick up all your washing and dump it there, which I do. And then you like just move. It's a man thing. He literally picks up.
Not all men.
I
think
do all the
bad for
washing.
this.
Let me say it. I do all the washing, fold everything, put them in sections like shirts, t-shirts, socks, pants. I'll leave them on the bed for him then to put in his wardrobe. Tell me what he does. I can hear you all say it. Yep. Picks it up. And we've got like a sofa in our room. He'll pick it up and put it on the sofa. And then what he'll then do...
The sofa's not for clothes?
No, the sofa is not for clothes. Then what he will then proceed to do, girls and guys, is that sofa of clothes is then his new wardrobe for the rest of the year. Until then, I've washed it, put it back on the bed for them to him, put it back on the sofa.
I hear you on that one.
You've got the whole wardrobe in our bedroom. Like I've given you that, right? Granted, I have my own wardrobe room. But then that sofa then is literally like back and forth, and then he'll wear the clothes from the sofa, put them in. You don't even put them in the basket. You know what's even more annoying? When he dumps the clothes in front of the basket.
No, I don't do that. That's
the
not
basket,
fair.
The wash baskets, they're literally right in front of the basket. I'll have to pick it up and put it into the basket every day. I'm like, which clothes are on the floor by the door? Which clothes are them floor? Which ones need to be washed? You're like, all of them. Put them in the basket.
I do.
No, you don't. Yeah. Yesterday when I was doing the wash, what did I say to you? Can you put the clothes from the floor into the basket? So he's got two wardrobes, the floor and the sofa in our room. Like, is this just a guy thing? Like,
no, there's a lot of much tidier guys.
I just wish that you were like that one thing.
Yeah,
like,
I'm not tidy.
You just wish there's
I'm not tidy.
You're not. There's a difference between clean and tidy, and you're none.
Yeah.
Like, I just wish that you had like an interest in being tidy.
Yeah, and I think one of the other things that annoy you is when I'm like, I don't know.
Now you're telling me things.
Well, no, when I'm like clean, you're like, oh, you missed that bit. You're not present. Your mind's elsewhere, and it's true. Like my mind's being self-employed. My mind is often.
I'm self-employed too. I'm self-employed too. You can't be like shout out to all the self-employed people. Do you guys not clean properly because you're self-employed?
No, it's not that. But your mind is often thinking, oh, I've got to do that, and I would say I'm incredibly organised.
Are you joking? Sorry, back.
Yeah, I would say I'm incredibly organised with some aspects.
How many tabs does a mother have open? Are you thinking about what tights Kyra's got to wear to school? Sports day next week? Are you thinking about her uniform? She's grown out of her dress. You're not thinking about anything else that a mum thinks about. No, you don't. I'm thinking about everything and then some, and still keep the house spotless and still clean up. Like, what's the point of telling him? Like, sometimes like there'll be dishes in the sink and like he'll be washing the dishes, and in my head I'm like, oh, he's doing a good thing, but I'm like, what's the point?
I do the dishes all the time.
I'm gonna have to then re-wash them dishes because they're not washed to my standard.
Yeah, but she also doesn't believe in a dishwasher. We've lived in our house for 5 years. The dishwasher has pristine cutlery and plates in it for when guests come.
Guys, I need to explain. So our dishwasher, and my friends, my neighbours, you all know, I don't use a dishwasher. There's literally two of us like 4 of us in a house, like 2 of us. Why do I need a cycle that's going to run like 3 hours for like 2 plates? I'd rather hand wash them. But also my dishwasher is extra storage, and top tip to any mums or like wives out there, it's literally extra cupboard. What I put is like my fancy china and like my teapots and stuff. The other day my neighbour came round for a cup of tea. She stayed for tea and she went to be nice and like put her cup in the dishwasher. She opened the dishwasher and was like, what the hell is this? And I was like, I was explaining this whole thing. I don't use dishwasher. It's an extra storage. And they've literally never forgot that, have they? Yeah. Exactly. But there's no point. But what's the point? I'd just be like cleaning the dishwasher out because you don't know how to like put the stuff in it properly.
Oh, God.
I feel like this is like a universal like husband and wife thing, by the way. Maybe. Is it? I don't know. Maybe it is. Okay, have you got a question? Have you got a question that you'd like to ask? I've never asked you this in my life. Have you ever got a question?
Relevant to this?
No, relevant to anything.
No, I think what do you want to get out of this podcast over the next six months?
6 months? Yeah. Hopefully this will last longer than 6 months.
Yeah, but over the next 6 months, what do you want to get out?
I've just got the most amazing like guests lined up.
You definitely do.
Yeah,
much better than me, guys, by the way.
Some familiar faces, some not so familiar faces, like I said before. You'll all be happy to know I do have some of my amazing Harry Potter friends coming on, and I can't wait to talk to them. It'll just be good just to talk to like everyday people. I mean, I don't have like the biggest role in Harry Potter, okay? However, when I go to these conventions, fans are so like they're so grateful that someone from the film franchise has come to see them, and they have like such a respect and such a love for anyone in the films. So I'd love to talk to like the smaller characters as well. Like,
And the jokes aside, the magic of Harry Potter, I've seen it in the flesh.
yeah.
Now it's an alien world to me, as we spoke about, but you've got parents that now have their kids as diehard Harry Potter fans, and that magic that is passed down through a generation, because you shot the films nearly 20 years ago, so it's a long time ago now.
Yeah.
But it keeps going, and with the new series coming out, it's almost rekindled.
Yeah,
that
it's like another generation.
Yeah.
Like it will forever be
Yeah.
part of our life, hopefully. Yeah, and I've got people, you know, like the smaller characters as well. They've got a story to tell as well. Like, I'd love to speak to them, how they got into it, what other stuff are they doing, like. And also I want like real life people here who have like interesting and like incredible jobs that are like fascinating. Like, I might have like a midwife here, or like someone that's got, like we spoke about my midwife, like, you know, stories to tell, or people in like fields that we don't even think about. I want like true life stories that people have something to say and something to share, as well as like familiar
Get me
faces.
on about finances.
Okay, yeah. Have like familiar faces here as well that, you know, a lot of people will love and stuff. And I've met just such incredible people.
And you grew up with you were on set when you did your GCSEs and stuff. And I think growing up with some of the cast, it'll be great to hear about your experiences and stuff in a bit more.
Exactly. And like, they're my friends, and I just want to chat with them really and see, you know, everyone's doing new projects, everyone's got a new line of work coming on. So yeah, just getting together, and it's kind of an excuse to see people as well. Like, I've not seen my friends like from the films in so long, and so just having them here in the studio, and also you will be coming back as
now
well.
And again, we'll have
if you have me.
I feel. If you'll have me.
If you have me. If you come back, and we'll talk more about our life. We've got so much more to talk about. And if there's any questions out there for Nabil for future podcasts, I'm going to put up a question box over on the Stay for Tea Instagram page. So go onto there, ask him some questions. All the mums out there who united with me and agree with me, and wives out there that agree with me so much, let me know, because I'm going to read out some of your messages next time he's on the pod, and we'll see how many like husbands do the same as you.
But there'll be some dads out there that resonate. Kicked out of Century Club.
Oh God, here we go.
No toilets.
Let me bring out the guitar. Okay. Yeah, so we'll get some questions in that. And yeah, thank you so much, guys, for joining me on my first ever pod. And thank you, Nabil.
Yeah.
My amazing husband.
Can you believe that I did this,
No,
by the
I
way?
can't. I'm so grateful.
I've never been in front of a camera in my life, other than that podcast, which I
know.
did recently.
He keeps himself off, obviously, my socials and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So you guys know, who have followed me for as many years that I've been online, that I've kept my private life kind of private, and my husband kind of private. He like features here and there. So for him to even be sat here, I'm so grateful. But I couldn't have anyone else but you. Like, I needed someone that I trust, someone that I know, that makes me feel at ease, just to kind of break the ice for my first episode. And
I'm proud of you.
Thank you so much for being here. Yeah, and I can't wait to like have you on again, and we've got so much more to talk about. And yeah, thank you guys for all listening. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening on whichever platform, streaming website that you are watching or listening to me. I hope you've enjoyed this episode as much as I have, and I shall see you or speak to you again on the next pod, where you will hopefully come and join me and stay for tea.